Hi YouTube, it's Boston Girl 5560 coming to you with another video. I'm sure you can tell I'm wearing the same clothes. For me to keep up with my schedule, I need to do several videos in one night. So this video is about my fears. What were my fears of being a single mother by choice? Because it damn sure wasn't fearless. I had a lot of sleepless nights. I had a lot of praying. I had a lot of thoughts. I had a lot of talking to people. And my first fear was, would I be a good mother? I was not the motherly type. Would the instincts creep on in? And I still feel myself, even after having a baby, questioning myself to death. Am I doing the right thing? And I'm not abusing her, so I'm doing the right thing, because everybody has a different opinion. So I had to learn that I need to educate myself and come out with my own opinion. And mothers do the best they can do, and that's what I'm doing. So, am I a good mother? I think I am a good mother. I wish I had more. I wish I could be a stay-at-home mom or work part-time, but that's just not my reality. So I am the best mother I can be. My fear was, could I afford it? And what sacrifices would I have to make to afford it? Well, as you know, my mother is my daycare provider, and I pay her to watch my daughter, and I moved back home to Boston. Um, Living at home can be a challenge, but it wasn't purely just for the baby that I moved back home. I'm an only child. My parents are getting older, and I needed to be around for a lot of reasons. So, I mean, I don't know how long I'll be here in the sense Boston or living here or whatever. I take it day by day. It also helps to get me out of debt too. But there was several reasons for my move. It wasn't just a babysitter and a cheap place to live. So it just all encompassed at once. The next question is who would help me? And oh my God, everybody came out the woodwork of who would help. And granted, a lot of them were in Atlanta, and I was leaving Atlanta, so that didn't work out. And a few were here. Now, I really have to say her godmother is a priceless gem, but she doesn't live close. And, my mother is very attached to the baby and refused to let anybody else watch her. But she's also not a baby who likes a lot of people. So I'm not trying to stress her out just to leave her with somebody. So my father said he'll watch her when she's walking. So I didn't have as much support as I thought I would. And I connected with another single mother by choice who said the exact same thing. And she has an awkward schedule, and the way she works it out, I mean, I give kudos to her. The funny thing is, I've always been independent, super independent, ask nobody for nothing. And I kind of feel guilty asking anybody for anything. So that's hard too, especially with having a baby who is like, the neighbor come next to her and she starts screaming and crying. So it is what it is. And another question, my last fear, more or less, was, would I regret this decision? Would I later meet a man? Would I regret putting myself in this situation? Because it was a life change. It was going to be a life sacrifice and a life change. And would I regret this? I really had to think about it. But now that it's been 14 months a mother, I regret none of my decisions in this process. Now, I have heard other situations where people did regret it. I just thank God that I am not one of them. So my fears were valid, but they didn't come to fruition, really. I mean, things are frustrating, things are not easy by no stretch. But I am so in love with this little girl that it doesn't really matter at all. And I thank God that I went on this process as she's crying and I have to go tend to her. Bye, YouTube.